I mean, it was going into, but
You ain't lying, nigga.
are you not right?
Oh, you're not. I can see you good. Yeah, you sure?
So, brother, we start. You already hit record. We start with Zechariah 7:11. That brother Isaiah 30:1. You got any research?
All right.
Oh, matter of fact, 2nd Aaron 15.
All right.
All right, Shalom. With Hebrew Shalom, Shalom. With the Hebrew Israelites, come week in, week out, the prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, and also look at the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. First and foremost, we'll open up by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to those who like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. Shalom to the very few sincere sisters as well. Like, say you're going crazy today, you know, but hey, you can take it away.
Yeah, so we're just going, going into the prophecy of, the Lord ending these times. The times that we're in right now is heavy. We already know it's election year, so it's the demons are extra ratcheted up. Nothing that we ain't dealt before, that we ain't never dealt with before, right? So we're gonna start off with Zechariah 7:11.
Okay.
All right, it's the book of Zechariah, chapter 7, and verse 11. It says, but they refuse to hearken.
But they refuse to hearken, right? Start at 10 real quick.
All right, it's the book of Zechariah, chapter 7, and verse 10.
Before the brothers start, listen, Jake, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are known for their hard-headedness, right? We're trying to tell our people, all right, that we're in a royal heritage. This is a royal heritage, right? But they treat it as something that they can just throw aside and cast aside when they want to, or when they want to come back in. Now, it don't work like that, right? The Lord wants, all right, order, right? He's setting us in order before our enemies, right? That's according to prophecy, right? So our enemies are beholding the fact that we're coming into order. They're getting scared, and we got Jake out here they're ready to drop pants and sell out whenever, right? For whatever amount of dollars, right? And trying to justify it. But we're here to curse them out, right? First and foremost, because the Lord said, start at his house first, right? The Israelites first, okay, period, right? And then we go to the rest of the world. Go ahead, bro.
All right, it's the book of Zechariah, chapter 7, and verse 10. It says, and oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor, let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart.
That's right. So that's what we're commanded to do. We're coming out. We see our people in a poor state, right? According to prophecy, we're in a lower state right now, where the Lord is allowing our enemies to rule over us. That's a curse, man. There's no way to really split it. That's just the truth of it. Go ahead.
Verse 11. But they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder.
That's right, but they refuse to hearken, right? So they hear this message and they frown up. You know how the typical Jake, so-called black, Latino, and Native American, they hear this message and they're like, this don't sound like the way I was raised, right? My grandma and them, this is what we learned, all right? Then we went downstairs and we ate, a bunch of abominations, right? That's what we did every Sunday. That's the truth. Yeah. We raised in this Christian Baptist bullshit church, right? And then guess what? We propagate that to the rest of the world, and we wonder why, we get the results that we get, right? Because we come up in a real death coat, right? Go ahead.
It says, but they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears.
That's what Jake does, man. Jake can hear this message and nah, that's not rocking with me. My grandma and my grandma's grandma and my granddad, that's what we learned. Yeah. Right? We learned that God loves everybody, right? Go ahead.
That they should not hear Verse 12. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone.
Go ahead, read it again.
Yeah, they made their heart as an adamant stone.
How hard is an adamant stone, right? It's very hard-headed. Is that not the trait of a so-called Black, Latino, and Native American? If to tell them that they're great, right, is basically like, they like, well, what about the so-called white man? Why are you worried about somebody who does not give a fuck about you, right? We're trying to get ourselves in order here, and you worry about the goddamn devil. Go ahead.
Says, yeah, they make their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law.
So lest they should hear the what?
The law.
Go ahead.
And the words which the Lord Yahweh of hosts has sent in his spirit by the former prophet.
This is what we're doing. All we're doing is forging the truth out of the Bible, right? Every Sunday we used to go in there, we ain't hear no scriptures like this. All we heard was, can a man rock God? Right? Every Sunday, same speech. Right? Around lunchtime, we know, because like the football game at 1 o'clock, right? We already know he got to get it in before 1. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth of the matter. We didn't learn shit in church.
Right.
Until the Lord gave us, he gave us the spirit through mercy, man. We don't deserve this. But a lot of us brothers, man, been in this world, we did some real wicked shit in this world, bro. And really for that, we really deserve death, right? But the Lord saw humbly to bring men out of that mindset, man, of death, right? And come into the life, right? The true life of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Go ahead.
It says, therefore came a great wrath from the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
That's what Jacob's trouble's going into, Jeremiah 30:7, right? Jeremiah 37 is talking about a time that's like none other. Now listen, you so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we have been through some things in this world, right? Is that not true? Slavery is a pretty big thing. Although Esau tried to, he trying to fall back on it, like he trying to make it seem like it's something else, right? But look, slavery was 70 AD. That was a pretty bad day, right? Jake was eating their own children. They were eating their own belts, you know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 13, it says, therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
That's right. So the Lord, we'll go to Deuteronomy 76. Right, so the Lord cried unto us, saying, we are a special people. He's crying unto us right now, opening his arms, saying, look, come to my congregation, right? All you got to do is face the east, man. Okay, all we got to do is the people and face the east and throw it that prayer, man, and it's over. We're good, right? That's a promise that the Heavenly Father made, but guess what? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Isaiah chapter 65, verse 2. I have spread out my hands all day until rebellious people.
Read it again, brother.
I have spread out my hands all day until rebellious people.
This was a rebellious people, man. This is a rebellious people that they don't want to hear the law of the land. They want to hear the law of the land. They don't want to hear the law of Yahweh Shema Shah. It ain't about the spirit for them. It's about the flesh. It's always starts with the flesh, ends with the flesh, right? Go ahead, bro.
It say, which walk in a way that was not good after their own thought.
That's it. Yeah, listen, read that last part again.
It say, which walk in a way that was not good after their own thoughts.
After their own thoughts. What did I just say? It starts with the flesh, ends with the flesh, right? You cannot mingle the truth with the flesh, man. It's got to be all spiritual or all not. Yeah. That's just the way it goes. The Lord doesn't take that mingle. He don't like that spirit. That's why he says it's certain. There's certain laws set in place so you understand the Lord likes pureness. When you breed a dog, for you dog breeders, right? Who the fuck wants to breed a mutt?
Money gone.
Right. You killing yourself. You hustling backwards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
No, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 12. It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man.
Read again.
It says, there is a way which seemeth right unto a man.
There's a way that seemeth right unto a man. Go ahead.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
It always ends with death. It starts with death, it ends with death. You come in talking about, listen, we're going to learn the ways of God, but God loves everybody. You done already started off wrong. You done already mingled your own death in there, you know what I'm saying? With the water. Brother, want to say anything?
I had a quick question. Going back off the brother, about 65 and 2. right? Isaiah 65 and 2. But it's the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 15. He that have ears to hear, let him hear. But whereunto you shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling to their fellows, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced.
You ain't dancing to this song, man. What's going on? Well, we know why. Because this message was not given unto you. That's just a simple matter of the fact. You go to Romans 8, it tells you, look, we were likened under that same spirit, right? You start at 16. The Lord said that spirit is make intercession for us, right? That means you was never in the equations like that, like you would think. It ain't nothing you did, bro. It was the spirit that interceded on your behalf, bro. That's it. Show respect. You know, that's how the Lord said, how in the hell is earth and ashes proud, man? How the fuck are you gonna tell the Lord what it is when he already formed it for you to even think that? Huh? How that work?
You guys have a contemporary English version as well. In the contemporary English version, it says, if you have ears, pay attention. You people are like children sitting in the market and shouting to each other. We played the flute, but you would not dance.
But you won't dance, man.
We sang a funeral song, but you would not mourn.
You ain't gonna mourn. So you ain't in the right spirit, meaning you ain't on code. That's what Jake say in the world, right? You ain't on code. Look, Jake will say, God is good, right? Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know.
Everybody on beat.
But it's that one sore thumb in there be like, you know what I mean? He don't know what's going on. He off key. You ever listen to a song, you can tell, right? The greatest minds in music, right? Like James Brown, they always talk about how this guy was like relentless. Every practice, it had to be perfect. Every practice, right? And if he heard one key off, he would stop this whole shit. No. Stop. Y'all know how James Brown used to get down. You feel? Crazy Jake right there.
Hey,
right?
And I just want to say, like I say, we sang the funeral song.
Right.
You know, what the scripture say, speak on limitation more than it won't.
That's right.
You know,
right.
That's what we got coming.
That's right.
You know? That's it.
Nah, just laying back and what the brother was saying. You know, Proverbs 1 and 20, man. Like we always get.
Yes, sir.
You know,
I get it.
it says, wisdom cried without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. That's what we out here doing, man. Crying. You know, wisdom is crying out. Like we had a Jake ride by scoffing, man.
Before we start.
You know,
Damn, boy, y'all even crunk
God,
up.
saying grow up. You know, so obviously you know what's going on, man. You know, he seen the garment. Brother had the garment on, so he know what's going on,
Right.
man. You know, but wisdom is crying out. And if they don't get it, man, they just headed to destruction.
That's right.
It says, verse 21, she cried in the chief place of concourse. That's what we doing, man, out here in the middle of the intersection, man. You know, in the prime area. It says, in the openings of the gates, in the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? You know, hey man, Jake loves simplicity, man. You know, Jake don't stoop to a level so low to the point where sexy red is a thing, man. Sexy red, man.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. It don't get no more simple than that.
Right.
So you know, hey man, Jake just on a low level right now. It says, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Fools hate knowledge, man. And that's what's going out, man. It's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, man.
That's it. They actually pushing away their salvation.
Yup.
You know, they actually pushing away the armor that they're gonna need for the battle. I had something real quick, just laying back about that, about the scoff from earlier. Right, 2 Chronicles 15, verse 36. It's like 2 Chronicles 36, verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, till there was no remedy. Right, we already talking about how these migrants that's over here, they ready to goddamn, you know, build the ass. You know, but hey, we telling y'all people, you know, pretty much how to get up under that hedge of protection. You know, they misusing the prophets, man. This right here is a fountain of water right now. You know, hey, after a while that fountain is going to stop, you know, pouring out water. All right, famine of the word. You know, the 2/3 be, you know, for themselves inside that time. Come. This 2 Chronicles 36, verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people.
That's how you know. That's how you know that the Lord is dealing with persecution before you get the kingdom, right? Anything that you're dealing with where you got to get it, where you get it easily, you don't respect it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just a matter of how we are made. Period. And even if you get a woman and she, you know what I'm saying? She's too easy or whatever, you're gonna be thinking she got something. Right? You're gonna have to go there with your brain, right? Because this is society we
Or the next nigga gonna get it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
She gave it to me that easy, bro. Like, man, how many other guys is she like that? You gotta think like that, right? So you gotta value your time and you gotta value your moves even more, right?
It says, 2 Chronicles 36 verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people, so there was no remedy.
Oh, you run back. I thought you I thought you put the grab.
I'll read that for you.
My bad.
No, you good. It says, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Hey, that's what you see. Throughout every time you see the brothers out on the highways and hedges, we always get mocked. Instead of people stopping and asking questions of what we doing, what we got going on, they'd rather mock. You know, like the scripture say, we'll laugh and stop to these people. But, you know, we'll be that for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because we know where fit to come down the pipeline. We know where the Lord fit to turn this place upside down. So the only thing we do is we trying to reach out to the people, but really we got here for the elect. So we expect the majority of these people to mock and scoff. Like y'all said, I went here, the brother rode by, he said what he said. But really, you just love death, because anything go against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and you such it to get put to death, you know? But matter of fact, I got a precept. This Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 34, it say, blessed is the man that hear me, watching daily at my gates, at the post of my door. For whoso findeth me findeth life, it should obtain favor of the Lord. See, if you take heed and listen, you know, keep your feet instead of, you know, offering the sacrifice of a fool, man, the Lord will deal with you. But they just show you, man, the Lord ain't for everybody. Verse 36, but he that sinneth against me, wronging his own soul, all they that hate me love death. So they just show you, man, when these folks going against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, they love death. Because they really think they speaking against us, but you speaking against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We just vessel what the Lord using to reach the people. So,
then like the brother say, man, you know, the wages of sin is death, man. So you go, hey, these scriptures contain life.
yeah.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is the key to life. And if you go against that, man, like the brother say, oh, you want death.
And then what the Lord say, I don't know, we hate me, the Lord death.
Right, right.
What 8-Ball MJG said on the song, see, like, me, you a motherfucking death, though.
That's right. That's right.
He nigga love death.
God. All right, it's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, starting at verse 31.
That's right.
It says, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people. And they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Okay, go ahead. Read it again. I thought y'all had it.
Come on, it says, the book of Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 31, it says, and they come unto thee as the people cometh.
That's right. So they come in front of us, right? Or they'll go to your video, right? They'll go to your video and then shalom and, you know what I'm saying, good job, or beautiful, a beautiful video, or, you know what I'm saying, they're going to come and speak all these, you know, fluffy words. Make it sound good. Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all brothers stay, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? Go ahead.
It says, and they sit before thee as my people.
They sit before thee as my people, right? Like they come with the garbage sometimes. Sometimes they come with bread, right? Sometimes in the t-shirt variety, right? Go ahead.
Says, and they hear thy words.
And they hear thy words, right? They hear when we tell you, hey, look, man, you can't be laying with your neighbor's wife, man, or his girlfriend, man. That's not right, man. To cover what his possessions, right? That's not right. We shouldn't be doing that. All right, brotherhood, all right? We gotta talk to each other with some respect. We can't just go around just, you know what I'm saying, beefing and beasting, you know what I mean, on brothers and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just, you know, moving out of order, so to speak, right? Go ahead.
Says, but they will not do them.
But they will not do them, right? That's the hallmark of Jake, man. Jake's foundation is in hard-headedness, man. That's why the Lord be jacking us up every goddamn situation, right? We go through all these kingdoms. You go into Daniel, right? All right, starting out with the Babylonians, on to the Medo-Persian, right? Then to the Greeks, then now to the Romans, right? And these captivity, did we learn? No. Jake just continued, hey, look, I'm gonna just adapt, man. You feel me? I'm just gonna adapt. This is what they want me to do. All right, the Greeks, what they was heavy on? They was heavy on that ham and that pork, right? They still heavy. Right. The Maccabees, that was during that time. The Maccabean boys, right? And their mother, right? That's what during that Greek captivity. Same, hey, matter of fact, back in 1 Maccabees 1:41, he said, let us come together and be as one people, right? What is Esau doing now? He pushing the chip. He's saying we need to be one people, meaning we need to be under one system, right? Yep.
Says, for with their mouth they show much love.
Man, listen, Jacob come up and start flattering you with beautiful, oh man, great videos. See, that's why Jake, y'all gotta really, you first come in, like them flattering words, you gotta watch that shit, man. Seriously, that shit put spirits on you. They'll put demons, right? I be telling brothers all the time, I be glad I only get 1 or 2 views, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brothers getting millions and 200,000, you know what I'm saying? You understand, you lead one soul down the wrong path, bro. You gotta pay, your hand is a part of that blood. You gotta cover that blood. Don't you understand? Them Jakes that's ambitious like that, that's super ambitious in this thing, man, that's looking to become a leader, don't you understand what curse you putting yourself under? You gotta care for the sheep. You think the Lord gives a fuck that your kids or your wife or whatever situation you got going on? You think the Lord gives a fuck if you ain't fed them sheep, bro? He gonna fuck your shit up.
And case in point, IUIC.
Right. Sakari,
Most definitely.
come on, man.
IUIC, man, they way off.
And they don't give a fuck, right?
They go all the way down.
Right. It's for them, it's about, look, you know what I'm saying? I stand out, I'm respected in the community. That's what's wrong with Jake, and the community. Like the elders always say, man, fuck the community, man. We about, how about Shimon Shah? If you ain't down for that, we got, well, you know, I grew up in the 90s. Y'all know how to go. Go ahead.
It says, but their heart goes after their covetousness.
But they go after their covetousness, right? So they looking at everybody, they call it keeping up with the Joneses, right? Or in this case, keeping up with the Kardashians, right? We got to have everything that everybody else has. You got the new iPhone, I got to get the new iPhone. You got the new Jordans, I got to get the new Jordan. That's being in a covetous spirit, man. You know? Because all this shit gonna crash down, man. You know?
Like the brother said, man, Jacob trouble right around the corner, man.
That's right.
I'm gonna say also, hey, like you said, hey, he got the chip, you gonna get the chip. You know what I'm saying? You know, just it's just the point. You know, hey, in a covetous spirit, right? They seeing a celebrity get to see him. Hey, they gonna get to see him, man. And, you know, they lean down pretty much, you know, the wrong path.
Verse 32, it says, and lo, thou art unto them a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play a well instrument, for they hear thy words, but they do not do them. But they do them not. Salaki. So, you know, they hear the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know, they play that role like they doing this and that, but they ain't really, with their lips, you know, with their lips, they come close to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. But they actually don't say that, man. You know? Verse 33, it says, and when this cometh to pass, lo it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. So, you know, they gonna understand what we saying, man, is the truth. You know, it's the 100% truth, man. You know? This place is gonna come crashing down, man. It's just a matter of time.
Ezekiel chapter 70, verse 19. It say, they should cast their silver in the streets, if they gold should be removed.
Start at 17, bro.
17. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 17. All hands should be feeble.
All hands shall be feeble. What the brother was reading right here, he's talking about a day where it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, a weakness. People are they're going to resort to things that they never thought they would ever do. Like shit that they ever, when they saw on TV, you know, the little black kids with the flies hanging around, right? The big bellies and the big head. Yeah, listen, we remember Sally Struthers, right? You know, 50 cents a day can help this child, right? Listen, that's coming to America, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like that. It say, and all knees should be weak,
and all knees shall be weak as water. So all you proud Americans, you're going to get a humbling that you've never seen before. You're going to see the Lord give you a piece of humble pie, right? Because America is way too proud, way too proud. This is the proudest nation on planet Earth. That's why you're going to get the judgment you're going to get, right? Ain't because you deserve it, right? You told the Lord that you have the greatest military on planet Earth. The Lord says he wants to find out for himself, right? You said that you're the greatest military to ever face the earth, right? The Lord said, bet, okay? I want to see how tough you are. That's why he's getting you all riled up, right? And he bringing these migrants over here, right? And a lot of that strategically, right? Because them UN troops, how you think they gonna come through the border anyway? Go ahead, brother.
All right. Verse 18. It say they should also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror should cover them.
That's right. So they gonna see. Hey, Jake already. You see that already on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, but you see that on the on social media, right? Jake already like, man, just 4 years ago, you could go and get some bread for 99 cents, right? Eggs is $4.79, y'all, for now half a dozen. Not even a whole dozen, half of it. $4.79, right? And if you want some cage free, them joints gonna run you $9. You hear me? And I ain't gonna talk about the food deserts that Jake live in, bro. So you paying inflation prices for shit that's even worse for you, right? Go ahead.
All right. And it say, and shame should be upon all faces.
And shame shall be upon our faces. See, this is the great humbling the Lord when we go back to Zechariah 7:11, right? The Lord says that you're going to have to hearken unto what he got to say to you, whether you're going right now or later on. Yeah. I'll take right now, right? Right? I'll take right now, because I'll take being on the end right now, right? Versus later on when you ain't had the chance to, well, you had the chance, right? Because the Lord ain't going to punish any flesh unless, you know what I'm saying, and you deserve that, right? So,
right. And it say, and baldness upon all their heads. It say they should, you want me to keep going? It say they should cast their silver in the streets, if their gold should be removed. Their silver and their gold should not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath. It say, of the Lord, Yahweh, they should not satisfy their soul, neither fill their bowels. It say, because.
So you ain't gonna be able to fill your bowels, right? You ain't gonna be able to eat, right? We're gonna be, hey, listen, I be watching Kwame Brown sometimes, you know what I'm saying? He's like, look, you're gonna be in that bread line, right? Kamala gonna have chicken in the bread lines, man, right? You know what I'm saying? Begging for rat sandwiches, man, right? But the Lord, Yahweh Shemal Shai, is gonna protect his own, man, according to Isaiah 65, right? He said that you gonna starve, but my elect gonna eat, right?
All right. It say they should not satisfy. Yeah, they should not satisfy their soul, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity.
Hey, because the Lord said it was the stumbling block of your iniquity, right? You fell into that trap, and now that's what you playing that on loop, right? That's why we be praying, hey, look, Lord, forgive me for my sins. I am not perfect. Look out for me. Baba Kushah, right? Because the Lord looks upon our flesh, and he knows that we're filthy, man. But he looks upon our spirit. That's what separates us from those in the world, right? Those in the world, they're okay with being filthy. We're not okay, right? We're steadily trying to get better in the eyes of Yahweh Shemal Shai, so the Lord can have mercy on not only us, but those of our household, right? Get that picture up. Hold on. Okay.
All right, it's the book of St. James, chapter 5, starting from the top. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you."
So that's for Esau and your system. Your system is on the way down, Esau, according to Isaiah 47:1. I come and sit in the dirt, dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. You haven't been touched yet, right? Not the way the Lord wants to touch you, because listen, He gonna cover all the gamut from the garden all the way to now. You understand how much judgment that is? He ain't touched you since the garden, right? He smited you with your flesh, all right, where it turns pink sometimes, right? Your blood, your skin shows forth. Your blood shows forth through your. Well, I said it wrong. The blood shows forth through your skin. It's like you have translucent skin, right? That's a curse unto you, right? But
Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
that's right. So your government system, all right, this capitalist system, as the experiment that it is getting ready to crash, y'all. Right?
Nah, I'm gonna say, but Jake don't fell right in line, man.
Yep.
Jake fell right in line, so hey, they gonna fall right in line with that chip, man.
Right.
No, cause they don't want to give up their riches, man.
Right.
You think LeBron James want to give up his riches,
Hell
man?
no, man. He done bent
Michael
over too
Jordan?
many times, right? Like he done had been on that couch too many times. Hey, listen, don't get it twisted, y'all. Y'all favorite players done been on that couch. A lot of them, especially rappers. Man, you hear me? You don't make it in that industry, in the entertainment industry, period, unless you got to sit on that couch.
They turned them out hard too.
Yeah.
Jake just throwing on dresses.
Right.
What's that one Jake name? Why? What's his name?
YSL.
Raphael. Yeah.
Young Melly. Hey, you know.
Who, Young Thug?
Why?
Oh,
I can't even
We
think
too
of it.
old. Our age is showing right now. Go ahead, bro.
Salah.
shit, all these niggas really put
Yeah, all of them put on dresses.
shit.
Verse 3, it says, "Your gold and silver is cankered,
Uh-huh.
and the rust of them shall be a witness. The rust of them shall be a witness against you,
That's right.
and shall eat your flesh as if it was fire."
It's going. Hey, look, the Lord got it in such a way where He's got it, the American government in such debt. All right, that there's no way out of this. Right? They're gonna default on that loan. Right? They're gonna default. And hey, look, y'all seen how them Russians was running to them banks trying to get their cash out.
Man.
Hey, that's America coming, y'all. Jake done, all you Jakes done forgot about that, man. Them Russians were panicking, right? Now China done came in and saved the day. Now it's gonna be you, right? See, because what Russia doing right now is they're separating you from the rest of the world, America, and they're using Israel as the catalyst. Hey, I did a video talking about how Palestine finna get ready to join the BRICS nation. That's huge. That's huge. Because if Israel keeps going in there bombing the Palestinians, well, Russia got to jump in now, right? And if Russia jumps in, well, you know Iran gonna jump in. America damn sure finna jump in.
Got a party.
Right. What's the party with the? Hey, listen, everybody got to get their lick in. You know how they go when Jake get on the ground. Everybody get in there, kicks in, bro. Y'all know how this go, right? Go ahead.
It says, "Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days." It says, "Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days."
That was the same. Go ahead.
It says, "Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days."
You have heaped treasure together in the last day, for the last days, right? So all that money, all that stuff, all the stuff you stole from us, Esau, you're gonna have to give up violently too. See, the Lord gonna hit you with that violent illness, right? That violent illness where you're gonna have to cough it up uncontrollably too, right? And we ain't looking for just like reparations. That means you got to come with change. That's reparations right there. Go ahead.
Verse 4 says, "Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud."
Kept back by fraud. You stole from us, Esau. You stole from us. You owe us some money, Esau. But you know what? No. Keep your FRNs. We want you in chains, Mr. So-called white man. right? We want to see you work our fields, right? You're going to make us very wealthy in the kingdom, right? The so-called white man's going to build up our kingdom. He ain't going to be the only one, all right? Because you so-called East Indians, your ass going into slavery too, right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
The Lord of armies, right? The Lord of Sabaoth is the Lord of armies. So the Lord is all about this fight. He is all about the fight, right? He's all about the spirit of fight, right? He wants to see a good fight. That's why he got Esau believing in himself, believing in his guns. Because when Esau loses by his gun, guess what? Who's the undefeated champ then? Hey, we all understand when you go in the yard, right? You got to go knock out the biggest nigga on the yard, right? That's how you get respect on the yard. Well, the yard is the earth. Hey, and Yahushua is the big guy who coming to knock out Esau's ass, according to Isaiah 63. Go ahead.
Says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth.
You have lived in pleasure, Mr. So-called white man, but party's over. Go ahead.
And been wanton.
And been wanton, meaning you've been undisciplined, right? You've been undisciplined. Your eye discipline is terrible, right? If you was a quarterback for the football team, though, your awareness would be a fucking 9, man, right? And you would listen. You would never be able to feel the pocket correctly, right? You getting hit, holding the ball too long. You know what I'm saying? Taking unnecessary sacks, right? Go ahead, bro.
Says, ye have nourished your hearts as in the day of slaughter.
That's why this society is such geared towards gynocentric behavior, right? This is the behavior of a goddess complex, right? This society believes in the worship of woman and the worship of vagina, right? We don't worship no fucking vagina, man. All right? We worship Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shai, right? But ain't nothing wrong with getting some vagina. Nothing wrong with that. That's natural. But we don't worship it. That's the difference. That's hey.
Oh, nah, I said feeding count both sides.
Right. Yahushua made that mistake in Solomon, man. Right? He was worshiping that woman, all right, instead of Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shai. And he paid for it as Yahushua. And guess what? We back in our saying our lots. A lot of us that slipped in the past on women. That's Jake though, right? Go ahead.
Says, ye have condemned and killed the just, and he does not resist you.
That's right, man. The just don't resist the so-called white man. Matter of fact, we get the spirit of John goddamn Lewis on us, man. Bloody Sonny taking an ass whooping, talking about, thank you, Mr. Policeman, for doing your job. What? That's an actual quote. This asshole said that, right? But that's the mindset of Jake, man. Jake get blown away in his own house, man, eat some ice cream, and his brother gonna get up there and say, yeah, I'ma hug the devil. That's where we at, man. That's why the warrior class, the Lord got the warrior class rising up right now. There's levels to this though, because there's the elect of the elect, right? Israel is the elect of the earth, but there's elect within that elect, okay? And even within that elect, there's an elect, because that's the government, 144,000 men. That's the new government. That's the elect within the elect, right? I'm gonna read Deuteronomy 32 and 32. It says, for thine vine is of the vine of Sodom and of the fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes and grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter. Their wine is the poison of dragons and the cruel venom of asps. It is not this land, is not this laid up and stored with me and sealed up among my treasures? Hey, so what is the Lord saying right there? He's saying when that time comes, I got all my elect gathered together with a bunch of thistles and sticking briars, right? So by the time when I'm getting ready to make my picks, right, I'm gonna start removing them wheat. That goes into the tares of wheat, right? The tares are gonna look like wheat, but to the untrained eye. But a trained eye like Yahushua, right? When that harvest comes, guess what? He's gonna be able to pick out that tare spiritually and remove it. okay, and gather it in the bundle and burn it with the rest of the goddamn thistles and sticker bribes. Good. Matter of fact, this is Deuteronomy 32 and 35, it says, "To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time," talking about you Jakes, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Your time is coming, right? The mere fact that you have the pride on you is astonishing to the Lord. The Lord's like, man, what the hell? How in the hell is this nigga over here that just got finished eating catfish nuggets, talking about how he want to be on par with Yahushua? Huh? Niggas still cackling and eating catfish nuggets every Sunday, bro. With barbecue sauce, with that barbecue sauce, sweet baby Ray.
That Jake telling you can eat what you want to eat
right
today. You know, New Testament saying it's to go on everything.
Jake done just got finished spitting out goddamn pumpkin seeds and goddamn catfish nuggets, talking about, man, the Lord loves everybody. Weirdo.
All right, this is the book of St. Luke chapter 8, starting at verse 4. It says, "And when much people were gathered together and were come to him out of every city, he spake by parable. A sower went out to sow his seed. And as he sowed, some fell by the wayside.
That's right.
And it was trodden down, and the fowls of the air devoured it. And some fell upon a rock. And as soon as it was sprung up, it withered away.
It withered away, right? Read.
Because it lacked moisture.
Because it lacked moisture, right? What is this word likened unto? Living waters, right? Right, from out of the belly shall flow rivers of living water. So if you lacking moisture, what are you lacking, brothers? You lacking wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And if you lacking wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're ungood to the Lord. You're not useful, right? You're basically a cloud without rain. Go ahead.
But it says, and some fell among the thorns, like the brother was saying. It says, and the thorns sprang up with it and choked it.
Read again.
It says, and some fell among thorns. And the thorns sprang up with it and choked it.
That's right. And the thorns sprang up and choked it. Right? So you're gonna have guys out here proclaiming themselves to be of the Israelite understanding, wisdom, and understanding, right? But you're gonna hear their doctrine, you listen to it long enough, you're gonna be like, oh hell no, what's going on over here? This guy's over here talking about the chip is spiritual, what? What's going on? Right? You're gonna start listening to his lyrics of his song and be like, nah, that's not how that goes, right? That's how, hey, look, that goes to John. One of y'all brothers grab John 10 and 1, right? That's how the Lord goes. Hey, look, the Lord said that the shepherd is going to be able to call unto his sheep. And his sheep is going to hear him by voice. And they're going to flee those who don't got that same spirit of voice.
It says, it's like, and others fell on good ground and sprang up.
And others fell on good ground and sprang up. Those are the elect, all right, the Dawadah, all right, the house of David, the beloved, right? Go ahead.
It says, and bear fruit an hundredfold.
Oh, and bear fruit 100-fold. That's what we are today, right? The fact that we're out here on the street corners of Babylon the Great, all right, proclaiming the downfall of this place, all right, in the face of much restriction, right? Because right now we're what we're called shadow banned, right? Right? Anything that covers our message is going to be shadow banned across the internet, right? Esau will not allow us to speak this truth on a national stage until the right time, right? And when that time is right, y'all, we're going to get millions of views, right?
Really, I think with the migrant situation, I think that's when shit gonna start going up.
That's right.
Yeah, that's that real reality that's gonna kick in.
That's right.
That's my opinion, though.
Hey, listen, we all share that opinion.
Yeah.
Like things, I was sharing with brothers, like, man, look, this thing could go down in this way, right? It can go down with Kamala becoming president, and then she just going into complete shutdown, right? And shutting everything down because there's another pandemic, right? Or Trump could get in there and just take everybody and lock up all the he said he want to have a mass deportation, right? Well, who's to say you ain't? He can't just say, well, you one of the migrants.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Look, the Lord said, hey, didn't it say that the Lord was numbered against numbered amongst the transgressors?
Yeah.
Right? Well, who's to say Esau don't go in door to door, right? And kick in your door and he thinking you a migrant, right? And he still take you into the you know, the chambers, all right? Their torture chambers, right? You got to think about this, man. Because this migrant crisis can play out a lot of different ways. It's a good tool to use to ground up a bunch of us Israelites.
And what they always say, never let a good crisis go to waste.
That's right. Never let a good crisis go to waste, baby. Go ahead, Slack.
It says, and when he had said these things, he cried, he that has ears to hear, let him hear.
He that hath ears, meaning understanding, let you understand what's going on. The Lord's speech is plain in certain ways and similitudes in others, right? The Lord spits at you like Hey, listen, when the day of Jacob's trouble, you're going to want to be quiet as a mouse in that joke, right? You're going to be real quiet because, listen, there's going to be cannibals out here and they're going to be looking for loud niggas like you. Hey, go watch that movie, A Quiet Place. What y'all think that is? Y'all think that's about just aliens, right? No, that's about them niggas that's trying to eat you out here.
Hey, they go back to them Haitian niggas over there eating cats and shit.
Right. Right.
With them Haitians,
Yeah.
What y'all think The Quiet Place is about? That's about you gonna have to move around this thing quiet.
Yeah.
Right? Any noise, man, you getting R-worded and then eaten.
Yeah.
Especially when they put no troops out on the street,
Come
nigga,
on now.
That.
already invade your houses and
Yep.
nigga see a nigga get shot and killed and throw it out. Nigga, you don't want to be quiet.
Right. Right.
Jake ain't seen the level of what these other countries do, man. Like the video where they had dudes in Nigeria that stole something, man. They throwing gasoline on
Burn them
them,
alive.
throwing gasoline
Bro,
on them in the street.
They still do the tire thing.
They had tires on it
That's what they had
too.
them on, yeah.
They burn the tires on you, bro. They throw
Jake
the
ain't
tires
seen
on
that
and
like
burn
that,
your ass.
man.
Right.
Dang, they keep some of them laws still.
Hey, Ham is, I mean, I'm not saying those are Hamites, a lot of those are Jakes, but Ham is a sick motherfucker, man. All right, them so-called Africans, they are sick as hell, man, right? That's why Moab get along with them goddamn devils over there. They both some sick motherfuckers.
They had one guy named Barbecue, wasn't it? Walk around. Butt naked.
But yeah, General Butt Naked.
Yeah,
That's a Jake
he
though,
walk
I
around
think.
eating folk butt naked. Going to war butt naked, man.
Yeah, man. I guess the story goes, they would literally go out and fight like naked.
That's a tactic.
Right.
And they'll eat.
Yeah, and they'll eat the opponent's heart. Right. Because they believe in mystical powers. You know, Levi tripping. You know, go ahead. You got some more meat on you.
All right, verse 9 it says, and his disciple asked him, saying, what might this parable be?
What shall this parable be? Read.
And he said, unto you it is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahweh Shemel.
These are the mysteries of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. And what did the Lord say? Yahweh Shah say unto his men. He's like, hey, look, man, my servants, I love my servants, right? But you are my friends. How much more are you? You know, yes, you are my servant, but you are my friends. And my friends, I tell them everything. What did the Lord say? I shall not do until, you know, I'm paraphrasing, I shall not, all right, unless I tell the prophets, right? I'm paraphrasing, I hope y'all.
And then blend back, you know, hey, that friend was you know, a heavy word in that time. It had real value to it in today.
No,
That's my friend right now.
No, you don't call him.
Nah, back then, yeah, I'm done behind this friend.
Right.
And that's how the Lord seen his elect, man.
Right.
As you know,
Right.
he died for them.
Hey, listen, that's why the Lord, what he did for us was that much more heavier, bro, if we're of that number. The fact that he laid down his life willingly when he could have called the legions of angels and took over Rome right then.
Yeah.
That could have been the start of the kingdom back then if he wanted it. But that would have been out of prophecy.
Yeah.
The Lord said he bound by his word. So things had to play out the way they did. Of course, Jake was discouraged and you know what I'm saying, and depressed. Yeah, depression was a thing back then too, right? Go ahead, my man. Y'all boys interrupt me, man. It's time, man. You know?
It says, it says, but to others in parables that seeing they might not see, and hearing they might not understand.
They ain't understanding, right? Because your understanding is blocked according to Isaiah 69. The Lord said it. Matter of fact, get that out of this. No one. Go ahead.
It says, now the parable is this. The seed is the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
The seed is the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Broke it down for you right there, plain and simple. Go ahead. That's it on.
It's the book of John 10, verse 1. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same as a thief and a robber.
So you trying not to enter in by the door, which is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the door into Yahweh. You cannot go by any other way, despite what this world tells you. So you got to go by the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right?
This John 14, verse 6. Yahweh shall say unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Read it again, bro.
Yahweh shall say unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
In other words, the door, right? In other words, the door. That's what the Lord is, right? Go ahead.
Yahweh shall say unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
But by me, right? That's plain. That don't need to be broken down. But in context, in the bigger context of the thing, like, listen, we understand when you go to 2 Peter 3, right? You start at the top, he said, but unto the beloved. That's levels to this thing, man. Lord is not looking for any and everybody. He's not even looking for all of Israel. When you read Hebrews 9. Yeah, it's Hebrews 9. No, Romans 9. It's like Romans 9, right? There's a separation. The Lord is only looking for the elect, man. He ain't looking for everybody, man.
Can I read that back from verse 5?
Yep.
Just bring the clarity to it. John 14, verse 5. Thomas said unto him, Lord, we know not whither thou goest, and how can we know the way? Yahweh shall say unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
That's right.
No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
But by me. You hear me? Period, as Jake said, right? Period. And he ain't say, well, if you came this way that last time, then, you might come back this way. You know what I'm saying? You might can retrace your steps. And, you know what I'm saying? If you came through the window that last time, it's all good. No, it didn't say none of that. It said, if you don't come my way, right? If you don't come through this door, you are not of my elect. You are not of my sheep. Read, bro.
This back in John chapter 10, verse 2. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep.
But he that entereth by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. And who is that? Yahweh. Right? So if you go through Yahweh Shai, all right, through the right order, all right, because we got men that set up over us, right? We go through the right order, through the right channels. Guess what? The Lord can. It's just like the military. For you brothers, man, that been in the service, man. You can't just go holler at the 4-star general, man. That's not how that works. It's a chain of command. Esau gets that, right? Why the hell you don't get it? Go ahead.
It says to him, verse 3, to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice.
Read.
And he calleth his own sheep by name.
That's right. So when the sheep, we know that the sheep, they're here on the earth right now, according to Jeremiah 35 and 31, right? We know that the sun, we can see the sun and the moon out here, right? If you can see the sun and the moon in the sky, then the children of Israel are still here. And if the children of Israel are still here, the electors of the children of Israel are still here too. Go ahead.
This is the book of John 10, verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me.
That's right. Hey, listen, the sheep of Yahweh Shema Shai, they know his voice, right? It ain't have to go through they ain't have to go to a seminary school, all right, to learn how to break down the scriptures according to the U.S. government, okay? They went through the channels of Yahweh Shema Shai through the Spirit. Go ahead.
This verse 28. And I give unto them in eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand.
That's a heavy statement right there at the end. You can't take the elect out of the hands of Yahweh Shema Shai, no matter what you do. Esau, you can, hey, listen, you can cover all the witchcraft you want, but you cannot trick the elect, man. Go ahead.
Hey, that's stated inside the book of Matthew 24.
That's right.
Back in the book of John, chapter 10, verse 4. And when he put forth his own sheep, he goeth forth before them. He goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow.
And a stranger will they not follow. So that new song the brother Karan brought out, right? That new song, all right, the brothers we were talking about earlier, guess what? If you ain't on key, we gonna know. Because we gonna hear all your doctrine. We gonna go through your videos, because the Spirit is controlling us just as it's controlling you. So if your doctrine off, guess what? Brother's gonna be like, hey man, that Phoenician woman, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Jake, what you doing? You know? Like we're gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, sample your understanding of the truth, all right, and try you through the Spirit as the scripture says, right? You gotta put something up.
Like the brother was saying, like, you know, going into these are qualities that the elect would have, man.
That's right.
And this is the book of Baruch chapter 4 verse 28. It says, for as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because hey, we turned our back on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. We were vile creatures before we got this knowledge, man. We was out there a while.
Right.
Just doing all kind of stuff, man. Just not even acknowledging Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It says, so being returned, and we return, Yahweh Shem Yahushua has brought us into the fold, man. Lord willing, we are that number, man. It says, seek him 10 times more. So, hey, we got to put that work in, man. We got to put the work in. Seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yahweh Shem Yahushua got to be at the forefront of our thoughts at all times, man. Every decision we make is based off what will Yahweh Shem Yahushua say, man.
That's right.
You know?
Like scripture says, like I think it's in Peter, knowing that all these things are finna be, you know, pretty much burnt up and all the works, knowing that, you know, Yahweh is the way out, what manner of person you should be.
God.
You know? Seeking 10 times more.
Now, I would just say that Yahweh shall be praying for us, you know, that we got now, you know, that we do make it out and stay in it. I got a precept real quick. This on St. John, chapter 17, verse 9, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. So, hey, Yahweh shall be praying for them. And that just show you that basically, I know what you said.
I was gonna say you pray not for the world.
Yeah,
right?
pray not for the
and
world.
if you of the world, so what?
And the word can't receive it. You go to St. John 14. You know, the spirit of truth with the word can't receive, roughly paraphrase. But they just show you, hey, the Lord had mercy on us, well, else to be able to get it. Pray for us.
Man.
I got to put something for you on that. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 15. It says, but Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. Thou art waxing fat. Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook the Most High, which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation.
Hey, Jake get puffed up, man.
That's right.
Jake get puffed up. Jake get riches and forget all about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
That's how it goes.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, he's the one that's blessing you. He the one that he the one that give it to you. He the one that take it from you, man.
That's right.
So you cannot lose sight. Hey, man, hey, brothers up here hitting lotto tonight. Hey, man, we got to stay focused, man. You know, hey, you know, hey.
Hey,
Nigga gonna drop the plow, goddamn. So Jake might be like, baby.
And we done seen, some of us done seen that type of situation play out. Brother out in, I think it's Colorado or something like that. Brother came into some money. We ain't seen him since.
Hey, so we gotta stay focused, man. We gotta stay focused on the task at hand, man, cause we right there, man. Hey, Jacob's trouble is right there at the door, man.
That's why he said I pray for them.
That's right. That's right. Pray not for the world.
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 16. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, and abominations provoked they him to anger.
And Jake doing the same thing right now, man. You know, Jake being on this rainbow situation. Jake worshiping Santa Claus. All this, man. The same thing is just playing all over again, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua ain't doing that but getting angry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, getting madder, man. Ready to unleash the fury, man. And it's all gonna be done during Jacob's trouble. Like I said, we right now, man.
Right. Deuteronomy 32 and 17. They sacrificed unto devils, not to the Most High, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not.
And that ultimate God, that last God that's going to be implemented, is that C-I-C-H-I-P.
Right.
That C-Hill, man.
Right.
You know, hey, Jake gonna worship that to the end, man, till Yahweh Shem Yahushua destroy them, man. You know, that's what's gonna separate them from us, man.
That's right.
You know?
Verse 18, of the rock that begat thee, thou art unmindful, and has forgotten the Most High that formed thee. And when the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be, for they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith.
And that's what it's gonna take, you know, to make it out of the destruction, man. You're gonna have faith in that rock. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's the only way we're gonna make it out of here, man. And hey, we the only ones with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and we pouring it out. But the people, hey, like the brother said, man, the people just, hey, they rather worship money, worship Esau, and everything but Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So, hey, that destruction coming.
Verse 21, it says, they have moved me to jealousy with that which is not the Most High.
Woo!
They have provoked me to anger with their vanity, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not of the people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. If I can jump in, that's us, right? Us coming in the lower state as we are, we're that foolish nation, right? We're in that lower state. We used to call ourselves Black Americans, okay, African Americans, colored people. Now we call ourselves Hebrew Israelites, all right? Those who have been in the cloth, right, wear the fringes, okay, that have got full of themselves, wax fat, as it said, right? Guess what? They look at us with pride. Who is these young niggas? Who is these little niggas? You know?
And Jake be the main one to come up against you, man.
Yeah, ain't one. Yep, ain't one.
Jake be the main one to come up against you. Just like that scoffer that passed by.
Yep.
I
got one more. Verse 22, for a fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn unto the Lord's hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains.
And that fire coming, man, by way of nuclear destruction.
That's right.
You know, ICBM missiles, man. Coming to Babylon the Great, aka America, via Russia, Iran,
All the countries.
all the rest of the countries that hate America.
They want peace. Right. Like you said, once you get on that ground, hey, everybody put them boots on the ground.
That's how it go with Jake. You know how it go. You get on that ground. That's why Jake be fighting to stay up on his feet. He take them hits. He be like, ugh, stumbling. I'm not going down.
Hey, what's side 13 over there, man?
Hey, listen with Lil Woody. Lil Woody to tell you, bro. They punch in the back of your head. You feel me? He knew what time when you get that ground, he knew so he might as well cover up, right? Cause them quick, hey, listen, Jake wasn't even in the argument, but he gonna get them stumps in. In the truth, we all know it.
Stumps in, goddamn.
Bro, listen, what's that movie? Menace to Society?
Oh yeah. They say he had to get that little.
Come on now.
Yeah, crazy, man. I got to go back. This is Jeremiah 11. And I'm going to go straight to 11. Now I go to 10. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words. And they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I had made with their father. They're going back like what the brother said, worshiping the other god. You know, Esau, Edom, whatever type of worship they in, you know, Muslim, Buddhism, whatever, man. You know, Jacob to everything.
And that's why we in the position we in now, man. That's why we went into slavery. First, you know, worshiping other gods, turning our back on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So he put the ultimate punishment on us, and he used this devil to do it. Brutality, man. Some of the stories that come out of the things that Jake went through, man, hey, you know, you can only imagine.
All right.
gator bait, stuff like that, man.
I hate this fucking world, bro.
I got some more. Verse 11. Therefore, thus say the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they should not be able to escape. And thought they should cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Then the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, people for us a place, it said, go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, but they should not save them at all in the time of their trouble. So, hey, that's what we got coming. Don't want to repent, come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, want to keep worshiping idol gods, and don't want to hearken to the word. Hey, when the Lord bring that evil, bad times upon you,
That's right.
you ain't gonna make it. Like we got martial law coming, famine coming, death and destruction. What the Lord keep bringing, what he keep talking about.
That's right.
I got one more. I'm gonna jump down to 14. Therefore pray not though for this people, neither lift up a cry or a prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. For the Lord ain't gonna have no mercy.
And I got one on the flip side of what the brother going into. He's speaking on the 2/3. But this right here is going into the elect, man. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So, you know, that ultimate test, man, gonna be that RFID microchip, man. You know, that's what's coming. You know, that's the ultimate test that this devil, not only the devil, you know, but the rest of the nations around the world, man. You see them falling in line already, man. Kenya, they talk about chipping the babies already, man. So, they talking about chipping the babies already, man. So, you know, soon it's coming to Babylon the Great.
You're gonna be real quiet in that day. I just hollered to say.
Yeah, man, but you know, that's it, man. We're gonna close out on that. You know, it's been a pleasure always to get with these brothers, man, and to bring this word out. But you know, with that being said, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, that's you. Real good. Yeah, I like that. I missed the